The mic's not too far away.
No, you may want to lean in a little bit.
I have to sit here for 2 hours and read this.
No, it's gonna be like an hour and a half. Since we last saw our intrepid hero Larry Laffer cavorting merrily with his newly found true love on the sands of Nuntanite Beach, this beautiful island has gone some extensive. Once pristine and primitive, covered by virgin rainforests, splashed by gurgling streams and washed by tropical rains, Nuntanite has discovered and been discovered by modern civilization.
The villagers, eager to shed their Stone Age lifestyle, united themselves by forming Natives Incorporated to protect their interests and develop their island. Realizing they were sitting on a yuppie dream, a vein of gold they could mine through tourism, they took correspondence courses in business management, public administration, and something else.
Yeah.
Learning modern construction techniques through self-help books and pirated videotapes of this old house.
They began construction.
Borrowing heavily from foreign investors, they expanded into some very attractive tourist traps.
Hey Sam, how's it going? I'm forcing my mom to read this.
Hi, Sam?
Yeah. We got a
Ah!
stream chat. Sam had some of mine.
But growth really exploded when they discovered the holy grail of modern marketing, the wonder of timeshare.
So this is going to be a casual run, guys. We're not going to speed run it.
Ah, civilization. Who would want real palm trees when you never have to prune or water those new plastic models? Welcome to the paradise of the Pacific, the all-new, all-improved, totally yuppified, consumer-orientationalized.
All right.
None tonight?
We did our best.
Yeah, all
I
right.
think it was. You gotta stop smoking those cigars.
Man.
Alright, so let's get in. Maybe that's the wrong phrase to use with this.
Oh, yeah. Since we last saw our intrepid hero, Larry Laffer. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
did
just.
that part.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, can we. Okay. Alright.
Welcome to Leisure Suit Larry 3, passionate Patti in pursuit of the pulsating pectorals. Warning, this game contains some material which may be deemed offensive by some players. If you're offended by adult situations, vulgar language, ethnic humor, sexual innuendo, or pixelated nudity, you'll be happier playing another game.
We're gonna skip over the ethnic humor. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's up? What about it?
Oops, I don't want to play no
Oh,
dirty
okay.
computer games. I'm gonna go watch PBS.
Oh no, we're good. Alright, so
No, I
this.
think we're...
So this game starts off with a quiz to make sure that you're an adult. What's your age?
I beg your pardon. Yes, over 25.
Alright.
These 5 simple... To prove you're at least 25 years old, just answer these 5 simple questions.
Alright, so basically what this does is it will show us, it allows a certain level of nudity in the game. So if we get 5 right, I'm deeply offended by nudity. Nudity's fine.
But noodly, no way.
Baked ziti, get it out of here. Alright, let's see.
Where are the questions?
I need to bring them up.
Oh, please. I beg your pardon.
Please read the question,
C,
Mom.
No. Which was not a Beatles song? A, Please Please Me. B, Obla-di Obla-da. C, Put This in Your Mouth. Or D, The Continuing Story of Bungalow Bill.
Alright, so we're going with C?
Yeah, we're going with C.
Okay. Oh, that was right.
Yes. Are you surprised? Pearl Harbor is best known for A, being a great place to shop for necklaces. B, Her 5 years as a Washington, D.C. madam. C. Being bombed during World War II. Or D. Her singing voice.
Are we going to go with C on this
I
one?
think we're going to go with C again.
All right.
Because she couldn't sing her way out of a wet paper bag. Macadamia nuts are A. Caused by infrequent bathing. B. Extremely painful. C. Usually supplied with batteries. Or D. Common in Hawaii.
This is one of those ones that are, like, Al Lowe is reaching a little bit with this one.
Yeah.
I want to say D.
Do you think, honey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mace is A. Liquid tear gas. B. A mild aphrodisiac. C. Best applied as a topical lubricant. Or D. A brand of underarm deodorant.
You gonna go with A on this one?
Yeah.
Some questions are timeless.
Well, it depends on what you're into, too. It could have been B. If, quote, the rabbit died, unquote, what really happened is A. Its ears went limp. B. Somebody's been doing something to someone. C. You need a different brand of rabbit chow. Or D. There'll be no more rabbit poop around the house. Do you know? B.
Okay.
Yes, we are, and we are old, so fine. Oh. You are so bright. You got 5 correct out of 5 questions. Therefore, we're going to the raunchy level. Great.
All right.
Great.
Okay.
My, how this island has changed. You remember when you parachuted down here? There was nothing but a sleepy little native village inhabited by a tribe of illiterate islanders. Now look at it. It's overgrown with hotels, resorts, casinos, and cheap tourist traps.
All right.
Hope that's
Hold
what
on.
it said.
No.
Such is the cost of progress. At least your job as Vice President of Marketing for Natives Inc. has enabled you to provide a lovely home for you and your beloved wife and something or other. God, he took my earplug
I'm sorry.
and covered up my words. Your lovely Kalalau?
I think. On this site, the great hero of our people, Larry Laffer, single-handedly saved our island from our mortal enemy, the evil Dr. No Nookie. Alright, we got 2 points for that. No, we're not going to look through the binoculars. Not with my mom.
The villagers were wise to retain total financial and political control of their island. For example, they've never allowed vehicular traffic anywhere. Everyone walks wherever they go. The villagers were... Oh, yeah. Up this path lies your home. Your beloved Kalalau is probably there right now, waiting patiently for your return. Oh, Kalalau, baby, you shout. Something about Larry. I'm sorry, I was not fast enough. Oh, no, you're not, cries a voice from over the fence. You don't live here anymore. I found a new lover and filed for divorce. By island law, all I need to do is walk 3 times in a circle around your bed. I've done that many times over the past few years.
You were stunned. You had no idea anything was wrong.
That's you.
Oh, what do you mean by divorce? Blah, 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 blah. It's not going to be me later in the game.
It is so, Larry. I'm leaving you and keeping the house. Now, please, go and leave us alone.
Us? What do you mean by us? Are you in there, our hot tub with someone else? Who is it, Kalalo?
I'm with Bobby, my new lover. Bobby is able to meet my needs where you never were. You'll never bore me to sleep again, Larry Laffer.
Kalalo, you cry. How could you possibly leave me for another man?
I didn't, you fool. Bobby's a woman. Idiot.
I mean, there's a pillar there.
Yeah. Poor Larry. Not only does Kalalau no longer love you, she's fallen in love with another woman. What could Kalalau possibly see in an Amazonian Harley, riding former cannibal lesbian slot machine repair woman? Yeah. Good question. Recovering from Kalalau's shocking news, you carefully consider the alternatives.
Suppose I could go into mourning, you think. Mope around all day, sit in my room, rent lots of videos, things like that. Or I could give up women, remain celibate forever, and enter the ministry or something. Wait a minute, what am I thinking? No way! Not me, Larry! Not Larry, Larry Laffer. You know, this island is the perfect location for a sophisticated single swinger like yours truly. And thanks to a wonderful island tradition, Kalalau's dowry gave me hundreds of acres of potentially valuable forest land. Perhaps my love for Kalalau blinded me to the potential of my current locale. Where else could I find more women than in a tropical resort? And to think every one of them came here seeking just one thing: a good time! Yeah, that's it, you exclaim out loud. I've had it with monogamy, marriage, long-term relationships, and commitment. So be it. My life's new goal will be to allow as many women as possible to enjoy me while they can. Come on.
Oh, sorry.
He's back! Oh, wait. I need to...
It's been 5 minutes. I beg your pardon.
Look out, girls! Just when you thought it was safe to go dive back into the gene pool, the original swinger is at it again.
Egot.
Give me a second. We're gonna put this at 50. Alright.
Down this path lies your office. Say, what about that cute little redhead in accounting? You've always wanted a chance to balance her figures.
Good morning, David. You tell the guard. Another day, another dollar, huh?
Perhaps so, Larry. But then again, perhaps not. Chairman Kenneth wants you to report to his office immediately.
Okay, David, you respond. By the way, this is supposed to be Ken Williams, who is in charge of Sierra.
I see.
But you think to yourself, don't worry, it's probably nothing. I bet he wants to compliment me on my last big ad campaign.
Good morning, Mr. Laffer. Chairman Kenneth growls. It's so nice of you to fit a little time into your busy day to drop by and see us here at Natives Inc. Please, have a seat. Anywhere but on my couch,
He concludes.
Oops. Perhaps you're wondering why I summoned you here, Laffer, begins Ken. It's nothing to do with that recent ad campaign of yours, although by its appearance, you didn't have a hell of a lot to do with it yourself.
Oops. This isn't going that well, is it, Larry?
Since you are no longer married to my daughter and your marketing skills are non-existent, I can't for the life of me think of a reason why I should keep you on here. In fact, I've been waiting for this moment for quite a long time. I know the perfect way to handle this situation.
You hate it when he gets that look in his eye.
Perhaps I could introduce you to a favorite hobby of mine. Son of a bitch! Yells Chairman Kenneth. Another 7-10 split. Davy boy! Barks Kenneth. Load up my RAM disk. I'm gonna take the laptop out for a spin today.
Well, well, Larry, it seems your ad campaign wasn't the only thing Chairman Kenneth didn't appreciate. Oh, well, you've lived off your wits once, you can do it again. You shake the haze from your brain, slowly rise to your feet, and stumble groggily outside.
That was humiliating, Larry. You vow never to work for him again.
That reminds me, there's another thing that we need to work out.
What? Who's doing what?
There we go. What's your favorite expletive?
Always been shit.
Okay. I knew there was something I liked about you.
It was my mother's favorite as well.
Alright. So, we need to go up here. Now, what's the first thing you would think to do in a Leisure Suit Larry game?
Get out of the leisure suit. I beg your pardon. Get wood. Okay. You take the beautiful chunk of granadilla wood from beneath the tree. Granadilla?
I think.
Granadilla.
Okay. Look in.
Well, well, look at this. It's an envelope from your credit card company. Eagerly, you take the envelope from the mailbox. Could this be that big break from Ed McMahon you've been hoping for? Say, it's an answer from that credit card company whose application you mailed only 15 weeks ago. Ripping open the envelope, you discover your new credit card. And look, it's in your name only. Kalalau can't claim this as community property.
Here we go. So now we've got a line of credit.
Bingo.
And wood.
Alright. Hello, you say to the beautiful young girl on the towel. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. Hello, Larry, replies the blonde. My name is Tawny. Wow, she looks better, even better vertical.
God damn it, Elle. I regret this.
Yeah, I thought you might. But she has a great horizontal hold. Oh, Lord in heaven. Thank God this is old. What a gorgeous woman, with obviously nothing to hide. I am going to go to Harry Weinstein hell. You suddenly forget about Kalalau completely. You could learn to enjoy the single life once again. Before you speak, you look straight into her eyes.
Have you been to that new downtown None Tonight mall?
No, but if I ever find it, I bet I could spend my whole vacation there.
I think we need a little more information to know what she's looking for.
Have I mentioned
to you that I will soon be coming into a major real estate holding?
Is it a shopping mall?
So it looks like she likes to shop. What should we give her?
A Ferrari?
Let's inventory. Up.
Gee, what do you think?
Here, Tawny, you say. I can see how much you enjoy shopping. I'd like you to have my credit card.
Oh, Larry, cries Tawny. "It's the perfect gift. The right size, the right shape, and the right color. Gold. And I think I know the perfect way to express my appreciation to you, too. Come here, big boy."
Don't look at me when you say that.
I didn't. Eek. What's the matter with you?
That's why I said you had to voice everyone. Souvenirs! Souvenirs! Get your genuine noon tonight souvenirs!
"Oh, wow!" exclaims Tawny. "Souvenirs!" "What you selling?" Tawny yells at the peddler.
The peddler smiles. "I have some fine Ginsu knives."
"Excuse me for a moment, will you? Something else has popped up."
Don't look at...
"I'm not looking at you."
Well, you think to yourself, that was rude. "So, what do you think, lady?" says the vendor. "Wouldn't you like one of these fine Ginsu knives to take home for a souvenir for you? I'll make a special deal."
"Ooh," says Tawny. "Is it really a bargain? I just love bargains."
"Most assuredly so," says the peddler. "It's made with hand-rubbed hickory handles and a blade of the finest Sheffield carbonized steel, drawn from the hottest 100-year-old oak charcoal fires, honed to perfection by small oriental virgins, and guaranteed for life. Or until you leave this beach, whichever comes first."
"I'll take it," says Tawny. "Does it come in a carrying case?"
"No," says the peddler. "But I'll bet you could," thinks the peddler. "That'll be $30, he concludes.
"Well, let me see now," replies Tawny, digging into her bikini bottoms. "Oh, gosh, I've only got $20 in cash left. But wait, I do have this nice shiny new credit card." Turning to you, she says, "Hey, hold this knife for me, will ya?"
So now we have knives.
Okay.
Thanks ever so much, madam," says the native, sliding his imprinter over your former credit card. It's been a pleasure doing business with a real pro."
Turning back to you, Tawny says, "I'm sorry to interrupt us, my little shopper whopper, but you know, I just can't resist a purchase. And now, where were we?"
Blurp. You pause to contemplate her rude behavior. Were you too offended by her thoughtless interruption to continue making love to the beautiful young Tawny? Nope.
God in heaven. I'm so glad I never saw this when you guys were kids. God. The first one was bad enough. Suddenly, you become aware of the hundreds of tiny sand crabs that have been crawling inside your leisure suit pants since you first laid down on the sand.
Ow! You scream. "Quick, get off of me!"
"Is my lovemaking that good for you, my little middle-aged mall man?" says Tawny.
"Shit!" you cry. "Tawny, I've got a terrible case of crabs!"
"Crabs?" shouts Tawny. "I should have known better than to have anything to do with a local, especially an older local, and a pudgy older local at that." As you pull a large crab from your pants, Tawny says, "Like, man, I refuse to party with any guy so socially irresponsible. Get lost, Flaccido Domingo." I don't write them, I just read them.
"Tawny, baby," you cried. "Does this mean we're through?"
There is no response. Good God, I didn't drink all the wine already. I've been here 20 minutes.
Alright. Where else do we go? We need... Okay. Knife. This knife would be perfect for slicing your ginzu if it wasn't so dull. What the hell is a ginzu, anyway?
You rub your dull ginsu knife back and forth on the smooth concrete steps of the casino. To your surprise, it becomes razor sharp. Without thinking, you hastily shove it back in your pocket. Ow!
Alright, so we gotta do a few things before we move on to the next woman.
Thank you, honey. Good to know.
Cut grass with knife.
Okay. Your razor-sharp Ginsu knife slices through the blades of grass like a hot samurai sword through a tub of cheap margarine. Congratulations! You are the new owner of some long blades of grass. You carefully weave the wild grass into what you hope will pass for a primitive island native outfit. He looks like a quick weaver. Bum.
Alright. What do you want to say? Because here's how
What's
low.
shakin' bacon?
Hey, I've got an idea. How about if you and I sit in a comedy club and we make Larry walk up to us and say something like, "What's shaking, bacon?"
What's shakin' bacon, eh? Says Bill. Are you crazy? No way, that's so lame. Larry would never say that. Are you kidding? Is he kidding?
Yeah, I suppose you're right, says Al. It's not a good idea. Let's get out of here. What's shaking, bacon? Really? Alright. In the interest of time, no. Let's do this. Because this is the ethnic humor part that I was saying we were gonna skip.
Oh.
Which we're not gonna see too much.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the world-famous Comedy Hut is proud to present a legend in his own mind, Paul.
Good evening, ladies and germs, says Paul, always the snappy starter. Okay, folks, we're gonna try something different tonight. Tell me the name of your 3 favorite ethnic groups. Doesn't matter to me which ones you choose. I've got enough jokes to insult anyone.
Are we really gonna do this?
Nope.
No.
Hey, you, shouts the comic. Don't you like my material?
Frankly, darling.
Hey, you, shouts the comic. Come back when you get a sense of humor. So in the speed run, you have to sit through all of that, and luckily the emulator that I'm using just lets you like press enter, and it just goes through everything, so you don't really see it. But even then, it takes like 4 minutes. So yeah, we're
Doesn't
not
really look like a leisure suit. He's wearing a tie. I need to talk to these people. It's a little closer. You grab the unusually shaped soap on a rope that hangs above the sink.
Come on. Wait. No,
You made a mistake.
I did.
You didn't make a mistake.
I haven't run this game in like a few months. Give me a break. So we've got the knife and we've got the wood.
You use your razor-sharp Ginsu knife to carefully carve the precious granadilla wood into what you hope will be accepted as a primitive island native sculpture. That's lovely. Talk about handiwork.
You said
You remove your leisure suit and hide it inside the stall while slipping into the grass skirt. Boy, do you look like a native now.
Souvenirs! Souvenirs! Get your genuine None Tonight souvenirs!
Oh, wow! Exclaims Tawny. Souvenirs! What you selling? She asks the peddler.
Genuine native islander designed labeled erotic carvings, but for only $20.
You cry.
You cry. But you better hurry, I only have one left.
Well, says Tawny, I might be interested. Does it have any special features?
Your disguise seems to be working, Larry. Tawny doesn't recognize you.
I'm glad you asked, you respond.
I'm glad you asked, you respond. There's one small part that might attract your eye.
Shit! It's a deal, she says. I don't know much about art, but I know what I like.
Don't look at me.
You're lucky I'm down to my last $20, says Tawny. Here you are. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the mic.
Thank you very much, miss, and use it in good health. Oh,
Since you have no further use for the silly grass skirt, you toss it through a hole conveniently placed in the floor. You presume for just this purpose.
All right. Okay, we need to do this.
He stole her towel.
That's mine now.
The hell is that?
It's a lizard.
The tropical sun warms you all over. You know, a guy could get a nice suntan here. Your tan now looks marvelous.
Now, if we tan anymore, we'll die.
Yeah, probably.
So. All right.
Bye, lizard.
Okay, let's save it before we get too deep into this. And I need to pull something up. Do you want to take like a few quick minutes? Because I need to...
Moi?
Yeah. Or are
Sure.
you doing good?
I need to scoot my chair up because I'm... My back's gonna kill me if I don't.
Okay.
I can't have drunk all my wine. No.
There we go. By the way, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. I know it's Christmas Eve and everything, but we appreciate you guys. And thanks to my mom for agreeing to do this for some reason.
Now what the hell else do I have to do? Besides sleep.
Too deep into this? Seriously?
Yeah, now I'm stuck.
Okay. Alright, alright. Actually, I need to...
I beg.
read it.
You see yourself looking back.
So I have to do that to get points. Give me a second. I need to...
I have to read shit backwards so you get points?
That's how the game works.
Dude.
I don't make the rules.
Dude.
Alright, so I need this for a little bit later. I'm pulling up the copy
And I'm
protection.
completely backwards. Mirror backwards.
Hello, sir, you say to the maitre d'. My name is Larry Laffer. Could you give me some information about the show inside?
Maitre D responds, if you would like to see tonight's show, you'll have to purchase a ticket. Of course, some of the local tourist magazines contain free passes. If you have no ticket, you might try one of those.
So what you're actually supposed to do here is look in the instruction manual that comes with the game. And it says, hey, you have a ticket. Even though in your inventory it says you don't have a ticket. By the way, Sam says, thanks, Mom. I appreciate your commitment to the performance.
My pleasure, Sam.
Alright,
Lord
so
in heaven.
give ticket. You say, "Excuse me, sir, but I'd like to see tonight's show. I have my copy of None Tonight right here."
Oh, really? Well, for tonight's show, I'm allowed to accept free passes only from our ad on page 18. That is the number of the pass on that page.
Alright, so I have my notepad up here. It says page is... Wait, let me... Oh, no, wait. There we go. Alright, so it's page 18. So
Yes,
it's
dear.
49114.
Let me look through this list of passes and numbers. Well, very good, sir, says the maitre d', his tone and mannerisms changing entirely. But I must have made a mistake. It appears there are no more seats available for this show. I'm so sorry. But perhaps something will open up later.
Remember what we got from Tawny?
Besides crabs?
We got $20.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Why, thank you very much, sir. Well, look at this. I seem to have found a nice front row seat available. Allow me to show you to your seat. You quickly make your way through a crowd of men and take one of the few remaining seats near the rear of the showroom.
He said it was front row.
Yeah! Dude! Liar, pants on fire.
This was cutting edge graphics when it came out.
I was gonna say there was like one leg sticking out there from the side. Nothing attached. Finally we got to see something. 16-bit tits. The announcer's voice booms over the public address system. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the star of our show, Miss Cheri Tart! That was almost my name, dude.
I was gonna gloss over that.
Dude. Dun, 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 dun. Evidently, the men in the audience like Cheri's act as they begin to toss dollar bills on stage. I'm gonna assume that's what that said.
Yeah.
Isn't she wonderful, ladies and gentlemen? Screams the announcer. Let's really hear it for our own little Cheri Tart! Like a flamingo in a hurricane. That concludes tonight's 2-hour spectacle. None tonight for you. You must clear the auditorium now as our second show begins shortly. Good seats are still available, so tell your friends. He concludes with a trite, "Good night, and walk safely on your way home." What a show, eh, Larry? Too bad you came in so late. You only saw the last minute. What a show, eh, buddy? Slurps the maitre d'. And how about that Cheri Tart?
Oh, we would never see a woman like that, so. Hello, beautiful. I loved your dancing, you say to the gorgeous woman in the dressing gown. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer.
Hello yourself, Larry.
replies the bathrobed beauty, turning to face you.
I'm Cheri Tot.
Don't.
The voice matches the look there.
You were talking with Cherry Tart, the headline dancer in the casino showroom. Look at that.
Hello.
She says with a smile.
So, Cherry, tell me what you want to do with your life.
I'd love to quit show business, get a little farm place somewhere out in the country where I could be alone and raise organically grown vegetables, fruits, and herbs.
Well, Cherry, I'm just the opposite. I have hundreds of acres of land coming into my possession soon, but I'd love to be in show business.
Oh, Larry, you're so lucky. How I wish I had some land.
We're not going to use it. You know, I think I have some land coming to me from a recent legal development. I really have no use for it. Would you like a few acres?
Do I? Why, Larry, I'd do anything for a little piece of land. But I must run. I still must get ready for the next show.
Are you okay?
Yeah, my hand hurts.
I've certainly enjoyed our little chat together, Larry, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you again. Now, if you'll pardon me, I must head backstage. Our stage manager has such a short fuse for a guy with such a sour disposition. When you get the deed to the land, just knock softly on that door over there. I'll be waiting near the door. Till then, what? Oh, Larry, Cheri cries. I can just picture my little country place now.
So, we're gonna go to the lawyers. We haven't been there yet.
Okay.
I think you may recognize the name.
OCH. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Roger is the executive secretary in charge of faxing and reception here at the legal firm of Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Is there a lawyer here available that could help me out?
Yes, we have someone available, sir. What specifically do you want, sir? We have all sorts of attorneys here.
Excuse me, you say, interrupting the man working at the computer. My name is Larry Laffer. I'd like to talk to one of your attorneys about a real estate ownership transfer. Is there anyone available to help me?
Good day, Mr. Laffer. Certainly, Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe is the right place for all your legal needs. At this time, Mr. Howe is taking depositions at the court hut, and Mr. Dewey is tied up in court. However, Ms. Cheatham is readily available. Just walk through the door immediately behind me. I'll tell her you're here. Good day, Mr. Laffer, says the attorney from her desk with a smile. I'm Susie Cheatham. How may I help you? Please, make yourself at home. Have a seat on my couch.
You're gonna need to remember that voice.
Yep. Oh, God.
Boom.
Now you can see why Susie Cheatham is known as the Queen of Torts.
Miss Cheatham, allow me to come right to the point. My wife, Kalalo, was a wonderful woman and brought our marriage brought to our marriage a considerable dowry consisting of a few no-load mutual funds and some extensive real estate holdings. I was wondering if there is any easy way for me to get my hands on that land. I've heard of some ancient island tradition concerning men and real property.
Say no more, Mr. Laffer. I know exactly what you mean. According to ancient island custom, any landowner owned by either or both spouses upon dissolution of the marriage becomes the exclusive property of the male member of the household. Congratulations, Mr. Laffer. You are now the owner of a considerable chunk of none-tonight real estate. I'll make the necessary arrangements and have Roger, my secretary, boilerplate the papers for you. God, I hope I do remember that voice.
Alright, so we need to give him some time, so... Is that land deed ready yet? You asked the clerk.
Absolutely, Mr. Laffer, here it is. But you know, that land is so isolated from the main tourist areas, you'll never be able to sell it to a developer. It's nothing but worthless forest land. No one could build a tourist trap there.
Alright, did he give it to me? Yep, land deed, so...
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so we got the land, and you're gonna talk for the rest of this lady.
Oh, is this where I have to do both voices?
Yeah.
Oh, gross. Fine.
Would you want me to do it?
No!
Is that, yeah.
No,
that's,
thanks.
That's
Thanks.
what I thought.
That's way too Freudian for me. Daring to defy the authorized personnel-only sign on the stage door, you softly knock 1, 2, 3 times. You hope Cheri is true to her word. A small voice whispers through the door.
Larry? Is that you?
You think to yourself, thank heavens, it's Cheri. You whisper through the door, yes, Cheri, it's me, Larry Laffer.
Oh, Larry, I've been waiting for your return. Did you bring the deed?
I've got it right here, sweetheart, you respond. And I think you know just how much I'd like to give it to you. This is your big chance. Now, you can come give up show business and move to your own little place out in the country.
Oh, Larry, 640 acres of virgin, non-tonight rainforest perfectly suited for slash braining and typical agricultural pillage. You've just made me the happiest woman on earth. Come backstage and allow me to properly express my appreciation.
You chuckle. Looks like I'm gonna get a little something for Kalalau's worthless farmland after all.
Larry, you're so wonderful. You've given me what I've always wanted.
I think you know what I've always wanted. Oh, Lord in heaven, here we go. Cheri smiles at you in the darkness.
At last, I'll be able to remove this costume, never to wear it again.
I'm putting this up on YouTube.
Oh, God, thanks.
What are you, modest? Hurry up, Larry. The second show is about to start.
You carefully consider her offer. But not for long.
Oh, Larry, cries Cheri. Don't you just love the real estate business?
God in heaven.
Damn. Sam says, I feel like this game gives me unrealistic expectations about how women would react to me wearing a leisure suit.
Oh, Larry, I could go on like this all night.
You're the only one.
Damn.
Who turned out that light?
I can take over.
Oh, all right.
It's not weird from here.
Really?
Who turned out that light? What's that drum roll?
Oh no! She cries. Quick, Larry, get dressed. The second show is starting.
You both scramble to find, sort, and wear whatever articles of clothing you can. Jeez, it's dark, Cheri, you shout. I can't tell what's what.
The public address system booms. Lady and gentlemen, welcome to None Tonight for You, our spectacular tribute to the thing we all love most.
Where's my pants?
The announcer's voice booms. Oh, I just did this part, didn't I? No. Booms over the public address system. And now, lady and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for, the star of our show, Miss Cheri Tart.
Shit! You scream. People! Hundreds of people! And every one of them staring at me! You're caught, Larry. And red-handed, too. And wearing Cheri's costume. Lady and gentlemen, the star of our show, Miss Cheri Tart.
In your hurry to dress in the darkness backstage, you must have grabbed the wrong clothes. So that's why your underwear was such a tight fit. Our star is Cheri Tart. Cheri. You walk to the beginning of the runway. Well, Larry, now you've done it again. Now what are you going to do?
What do you think we should do?
Can. There's no pole, so. Summoning up all your courage, you begin to wiggle your way down the runway. The audience must also appreciate your talents as they begin to throw dollar bills at you. Look, Larry, they're all throwing real money. They must really like you.
The stage is kind of far away.
Time passes. Time in which you dance and dance, meanwhile picking up many, many $1 bills. You dance until your legs just can't take it any longer. Which isn't really that long, considering you are wearing a pair of high heels 3 sizes too small. Mater D wisecracks. You seem to have been a big hit with the audience. 500 $1 bills ain't bad for your first night. You think, just imagine, I got to have all that fun and make money too.
Why, that was even better than being a programmer for Sierra Online. Alright. What do you say we take like 5 minutes and then come back?
I wasn't aware we got breaks. This is decent.
Yeah, we give it
I'm drinking the same wine.
Alright. I need a new drink myself.
Yeah,
so.
well, go ahead, darling.
Alright. I guess in the meantime, if you guys want to ask my mom any questions.
Does that mean I have to pay attention?
I mean, maybe.
Yes, okay.
Just look from time to time. I'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. I'll be right here. I wish I knew where the camera was. It is.
It's right here.
Right there. Hi, everybody. This is not the way I spend every Christmas Eve. The things you do for your kids, I swear. I hope everyone is having a lovely holiday. Where we are, it is fairly warm for the season. Sam says, oh gee, I should have prepared some questions. Yeah, I mean, you would think of something, Sam, if I were that interesting. You'd be able to come up with something right off the cuff, but I'm not, so. I'm sorry, what? Sam is a music teacher?
Yeah.
Oh, Sam, you poor man. Or poor woman. I'm not sure.
It's man.
Ah, we're in Illinois, darling. It was unseasonable today. It was shirt sleeve weather.
Ugh. All right.
All right. Someone's refreshed.
All right. So let's get back into this.
December is rough on music teachers. I know. I've been a singer for
God,
over
since
50
God was a
years.
boy.
Yes, since God was a boy.
All right. Let's finalize our divorce.
In a showgirl costume.
Well, that certainly won't come into play. I'm back, Roger. You greet the clerk.
Nice to see you, Mr. Laffer. Did you bring $500 with you?
Here's the $500 Miss Cheatham requested. You tell the receptionist. May I please meet with her to finalize my divorce now?
Why, certainly, Mr. Laffer, replies the receptionist. Walk right in. Miss Cheatham will be happy to talk with you now. Oh, by the way, nice outfit, Mr. Laffer.
I'm back, Miss Cheatham, you say, and I'd like my divorce papers. Hey, guess what you get to do again, Mom?
Susie's eyes widen as she spies your new outfit. Oh, Larry. I had no idea you enjoyed cross-dressing, too. What does she mean, too? You know, nothing turns me on like wearing men's underwear, she cries. You are stunned. You had no idea. Dazed, you head for the sofa. Yes, yes, Susie says. Do sit down, Mr. Laffer. Make yourself comfortable, Larry. You wouldn't mind if I call you Larry, would you? No, Larry's fine, I suppose. Allow me to assure our confidentiality, Larry, says Miss Cheatham. I hate for anyone to violate the privacy of my attorney-client relationships.
Don't look at me.
I'm not looking at you.
Would you mind if I slip out of this hat? You ask her. Feel free to slip out of whatever you wish, Susie replies. You carefully remove the gigantic feathered hat from your head and place it at your feet. You may have come here expecting a divorce, but it looks like you're going to get more than legalese. And now it's time for me to get comfortable too, says Susie.
Damn.
So, says Susie, how do you like women in men's undergarments? You reply, actually, I think I'd love you in mine. Oh God, here we go. Enough of this legalistic foreplay, Larry, she says. What do you say we spend the rest of the afternoon going through your briefs? God in heaven. Hey, Susie, you cry. What's that? Excuse me, just a moment, please. I seem to have a telephone call. May I put you on hold?
That reminds me.
Now, dear, Susie says to you, where were we? What reminds you?
Nothing.
You think to yourself, I've had lawyers do this to me before, but this is the first time. Oh, no, says Susie. I suppose I could have Roger hold my calls. It would be nice if someone got to hold something around here. Now, dear, Susie says to you, where were we? Oh no, says Susie. I'd better write myself a note before that conversation slips my mind. It would be nice if something started slipping around here. Good God in heaven. There. All done. Not again, cries Susie. I'm just so busy. Now, dear, Susie says to you, where were we? You've had just about all of this you can take. There, all done. Oh, wait, she said. I'd better fax Roger a memo about that last conversation. What the hell was that?
She
Was
threw
it a paper airplane
into
heading
the
towards
fax
the
machine.
fax machine? Shit! You cry. If you're this busy, why don't I come again later? And you do mean that figuratively. Susie covers the phone with her hand and whispers to you, Sure, okay, good idea. Call me anytime. As soon as I prepare your divorce papers, you may pick them up from Roger, my secretary. We must get together again soon. From what I've seen of you, I'd love to try to squeeze you into my agenda. Wriggling your way out of her grasp, you grab your tall feathered hat from the floor and slip out of her office door. The problem is, Susie's docket is just too full. Poor Larry, you've just experienced the agony of clientus interruptus.
Alright, so he needs a few minutes to get the document ready, so. Aren't those divorce papers ready yet? You ask Roger.
I'm glad you asked, Mr. Laffer. They're all set. Here you are. And Miss Cheatham told me to tell you it was a business doing pleasure with you.
Alright. This is a pretty important document, so we should take a look at it.
Well, look at this. Somehow Susie Cheatham's Fat City membership card got mixed up in these papers. What a sleuth you are.
Alright.
Fat City?
We haven't seen it yet. It's
I
the
see.
health club.
Well, look at this. Susie wrote her locker number plus some words on the back of her spa key card. Closer examination reveals the words to be Witch Doctor Apprentice Center, Hertz Rent-A-Bike, and None Tonight Nectarine Advisory Board. Now, what could that mean? Why would Susie scribble the names of None Tonight businesses on the back of her spa membership key card?
So again, what you have to do is go back to the instruction booklet that came with the game and figure out her locker combination based off of where you find these numbers in the instruction booklet, because these are page numbers.
Okay.
So it's Witch Doctor Apprentice Center, so that's 17.
Yeah.
Hertz Rent-A-Bike.
I saw that one down. The last one, 24.
24. And Nectarine Advisory Board, so that's 19. So her locker combination is 17, 24, 19. 17, 24, 19.
If we were smart, we'd write it down.
Ah!
You can't enter Fat City dressed like that. Oh, do we have to go clear back to the men's room and
No.
We have to give the outfit back to what's her name?
Well, we're never gonna see her again.
Oh. Thank God. Ah, now that feels like home. You insert Susie's key card into the slot. The door opens automatically.
Alright, so we need to go all the way in the back. I'm gonna save it again because... Oh, man.
You clear the mechanism by quickly spinning the lock several turns to the right. Which 3 numbers do you wish to try?
So 17, 24, 19.
Yes. 17, 24, 19. You carefully turn the dial to the right until you reach the number 17, then left all the way around past 17 until you reach 24, then right again, stopping on 19. You lift the handle of the locker. You did it! Yay! There's a photo of a scantily clad Tom Selleck, some spray deodorant, and a set of women's sweats. Gosh, don't you look sweet in a pair of newly larger women's sweats?
If we leave that open, then somebody comes by and like steals everything in the locker,
stuff.
And then we lose the game.
I see.
Okay, so there's supposed to be music here, but okay.
If I don't hear it in my ear for a minute, that's okay.
Yeah.
Use the cursor key until you work up a sweat.
Trying to go as fast as I can.
Congratulations, you've done 17 bar pulls. No pain, no gain.
Okay, come on. You gotta go all the way up, so you can't go too fast. You can't go too fast here.
Congratulations, you did. You have to do 17 of everything?
There's only 4 things.
Oh, fine. You can do it! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Congratulations, you pumped 70. Whatever.
Smile! This is supposed to be fun!
Congratulations, you've done 17 leg lifts. Boy, oh boy, this exercise stuff really works. Why, you look and feel like a new man. Hey, what's happening? Whoa! Well, look at this. It's the incredible dork. Pulsating pectorals. There they are, the pulsating pectorals. You could learn to like this. Maybe you could enter one of those contests. Gee, do you think?
See,
Oh,
I'm
for the
getting
love
all
of
the bass
Mike.
in this ear.
Oops, your new body has sprung a leak. I beg your pardon. Oh well, who would want to be that pumped up anyway? At least you're no longer overweight. Why, just take a look at yourself. That gut of yours is gone, and just look at those muscles. What a hunk.
He does look a little different.
It does. I don't notice the gut.
Alright. Open the door.
17, 24, 19. Yeah. You open the locker opens. Take off the sweats.
Oh,
Oh, dude! Okay, you remove everything, something out, close the door. Okay. So he's naked?
Yeah.
Oh, now he's gotta go shower? Excuse me. You were so wise to bring your soap on a rope into the shower with you. Carefully robe it over every part of your body. Some parts longer than others. Yeah. Soon it's all gone. I think Larry's wearing a fig leaf. You clear the mechanism by quickly spinning. Yeah. 17, 24, 19. Carefully turn the dial. The locker opens. Good idea. You carefully dry every tiny pore to prevent chafing. What? There's no baby powder? Psst. Use deodorant. Psst. You spray on some deodorant, then return the can to the locker. I bet he smells spring fresh. You return to your leisure suit once again, ready to face the world of women.
I'm never coming back to the locker, so I don't care what happens to it. Alright.
Peachy. You insert Susie's key card into the slot. The door opens automatically. What, you have to be let out? God, again. Tall, statuesque blonde is working out on a stage surrounded by video equipment.
I'm like right there.
You're talking to her crotch. Perhaps you should look at her first. God, now I have to come up. Hello, beautiful, you say. My name is Larry. Larry Laffer. Now I gotta come up with a voice for this broad. Wow, Larry. How come I've never seen you before? A hunk like you would be hard to forget. Oh, Val. Yeah, definitely Val. Wow.
Why all the elaborate video equipment for simple aerobics class?
Oh, that's not for my classes. I'm working on a new videotape for worldwide distribution.
So, how's it going?
Not well. With so many workout tapes in today's marketplace, I'm having trouble coming up with that certain something that will make mine different, establishing my competitive edge.
Guess what you get to do again?
Both voices? Again?
You only have to do this 2 more times.
Bambi, I've got it. I know just the angle that will sell that video of yours. Sex! Of course, why didn't I think of that? If sex sells toothpaste, it could surely sell aerobics. Will be the first aerobics video you can use sexual positions for your exercises. Can you do it, Bambi?
How do you feel about me
Make it interesting.
skipping this part as much as I can?
Sure. Is it like you've done this before, so you know how distasteful it is?
I mean, well, it's going to be really fast
Interesting. I should say, watch this. Oh, Christ. Tell me what you think of these moves, Larry. Bambi says.
Okay. Faster. There you go.
You're getting there. Go, Bambi. Here's the little move that could put us over the top, Bambi yells. Oh, Larry, I'm so excited about this. Your new video idea of yours. Come on, Larry, says Bambi. Let's do a little blocking. Here's a nice quiet spot where I'm sure we won't be disturbed. This old tanning machine has been broken since the late 80s. Totally. So, she asks, why don't you step over here to my casting couch and I'll audition you for a new role in my video? Perhaps a role would be more like it. Bambi, I may not be able to keep up with you aerobically, but remember, practice makes perfect. Christ, you know, Larry, no pain, no gain. Your energetic pre-aerobic warm-up loosens the stuck lid of the defective tanning machine. Squish. Wow, Larry, you're the first man who's ever made me see lights. Brilliant glow of 1500 watts of ultraviolet B heats your back as quickly as it cramps your style. Hey, Bambi! You cry, struggling to raise the lid. How do you get this thing up? That's your problem, Larry. I'd just like to raise the lid of this tanning booth. Larry, help! It's stuck! No, it's not. I'm just having trouble moving with this lid on my back. Bambi slips out of the tanning machine, out the door, and out of your life, leaving you to ponder yet another of life's great mysteries. Why is it so damn hard to get an even tan in a machine?
So there's one place we haven't really gone yet. Wait.
The piano bar? Of course it is. Why, he looks just like the king.
Oh, we need... There we go.
Roger Wilco? You may know the word Wilco, but it's... I missed that. Sorry. Hey, look, it's Roger Wilco.
Hello, beautiful, you say to the pianist. My name is Larry Laffer.
And hello to you, Larry, replies passionate Patti. I'm the girl of your dreams, passionate Patti.
Fun fact, her original name was Polyester Patti.
Oh, Lord. Before you sits the latest girl of your dreams, the world-famous piano bar entertainer, Passionate Patti. Larry, why don't you get it out much? You don't much. What the hell,
You won't get...
Larry? You won't get much out of life if you don't go for it.
Did she say the same thing again?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm leaving now, Patti. See you later, Larry.
Alright. So I need to get a few things.
Oh, apparently we're not ill-equipped for this. Oh, they're in the locker?
No.
I was gonna say,
We're
which
done.
you left the door open?
Yeah, so if we do, this is gonna be short-lived. But, nope.
You pluck a few fresh orchids from the walls of the crevice. Sorry. You weave the wild orchids into a beautiful lei. Welcome to the islands, Mr. Laugher.
Welcome to the islands, Mr.
Shit! Well, Larry, are you now fully convinced that gravity really sucks? Alright. I saved right before I did that. There are a few ways to die in this game.
How did you die? What did you do? I don't even know
fell
what
off
you did.
of the cliff.
Oh, it's a cliff? Ah. Save early, save often.
Alright. I need to get this to her fast, otherwise the lay, like, wilts. Okay.
Patti, please accept these flowers and let's get together tonight when you get off work. No, Larry, not now, although I have a soft spot in my heart for orchids, and I am growing more fond of you every moment we're together. I could never date a married man.
We have a divorce decree.
Yes, I know.
Patti, look! I did it! My divorce is finalized! Here, take it. Frame this thing and mount it on your piano.
Congratulations, Larry. Did I mention earlier how much I love single men? Suddenly you've become a lot more interesting to me. We should get together sometime. Larry, I believe in the old saying, a good man is hard to find, but a hard man is good to find.
Don't look at me while...
I'm not looking at you.
Alright,
I'm sorry, you're sitting by the mic.
let's, go penthouse.
Patti, please, let's try it. You and me, together, alone at last. What do you say? I'd say yes, Larry. But where I come from, a gentleman customarily gives a gift to his lady on their first date. I could never go out with a man who didn't care enough to give me presents.
I already gave her the lay.
Right.
I have to give her... Okay. Alright.
Patti, please.
Please, wear my lay. Tonight. For me. Alone. So I have to give her the divorce decree and then the lay.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, Larry, thank you. You're such a charmer. I'm ready. What do you want to do?
Then it's go penthouse.
Oh, well, what the hell? It's getting late. I'm ready to quit for the night, and you're looking better all the time. Sure. Let's go. Here, Larry, take the key to my suite, says Patti. I'll slip out the back way and use the service elevator. Just wait a few minutes before you come upstairs, as I'd like to slip into something more comfortable. Like your flowers. Oh, and remember, Larry, I refuse to make love to a man without something to drink first, she says over her shoulder. No offense, of course.
None taken, you suppose. Okay. It won't let me exit the seat. I have to stand. Alright, so she wants wine. The game doesn't really tell you this, but you have to go back to the comedy club, which is a reason why I kind of went through it earlier. But now...
I have some right here. Quietly cop some poor slob's bottle of fine wine.
Alright, so we've got the wine. So, in the interest of time, I'm gonna skip the next scene. But what basically happens... Push...
But no.
You always gotta push that button.
Push the button. No.
Okay.
You insert Patty's penthouse key into the 9th floor penthouse access lock and turn it 1/4 turn to the right. Both you and the elevator begin to rise.
All right.
Very funny.
So you can skip this scene because it goes on for quite a while.
What? Going up the elevator?
No,
Oh.
this scene.
This? I remembered you to bring the wine, Patti, you announce. And I remember to wear your lei, Larry, she smiles. You decide to place the bottle of wine on the silver tray resting on the table at the foot of the circular bed between the 2 glasses Patti has thoughtfully provided for the occasion.
Okay. So what happens is they pour the wine, they drink it, they consummate the evening, let's say. And while they finish, and while Patti is drifting off to sleep, she whispers the name of her ex-lover. Larry hears it and he's like, I can't deal with this. I'm done. I'm swearing off women forever. And then he walks into the jungle. Patti wakes up just in time to see him walk into the jungle, and she's like, no, I will do this. I will find my Larry. So, with that...
You have the pulsating pectorals?
Yeah. So, skipping ahead.
Okay, we'll bypass the scene.
Yeah. Because
we're bored and it's late and we're tired.
It's
lengthy.
You're my mom and it's a sex scene.
How many have we done? Never mind. Don't pull away.
All right. Okay.
You're gonna take my earbud with you.
All right. Get panties. I've always enjoyed black lace. Get bra. You look good in black. Get hose.
Patti, you've got legs. Slide your dress over the screen and drop the sheet on the floor.
All right. We're gonna need that bottle.
Why are we beating someone with it?
You'll see. 1. So what you're supposed to do, we're going to go back here, fill the bottle.
With water. You place your bottle under the tap while carefully considering the level of carcinogenic compounds therein.
Oh, I got to go back to the piano bar and get some things.
Oh, for God's sake.
I'm sorry, I haven't
Carry a bag, honey.
done this in a while.
Why, look, someone left the marking pen lying in the tray of the announcement board. Great! A magic marker! A girl never knows when she might need a little magic in her life. Let's see. Did we have a good night tonight? Oh, well, a few bucks is better than nothing. Where you're going, you're not going to need a lot of money anyway.
We're going into the jungle, so.
Well, no.
Trying to keep it at a healthy clip, so.
Please. Hello, sir, you say to the doorman. Could you give me some information about the show inside? The maitre d' responds, tonight's show is offered at a special low rate of only $25. Of course, with tax, that comes to $42.95. Exactly. Moaning?
I got a little excited, okay?
Here's all the money I have in the world, you say to the doorman. Boy, what luck. I just happen to have $43 in tips. Why, thank you very much, ma'am. I know you'll enjoy the show.
What does it say above that door?
I don't know.
It said Chippendales.
What a nasty establishment this is. You love it. Ladies and gentlemen, says the voice-over announcer, Chippendales is proud to present in person tonight only for the one show, only the first, the original, the greatest, the owner, Dale! A smattering of applause.
Yeah. Do we have anything we can toss to him?
No.
Yeah, we do.
Oh.
Damn it.
Learn to spell. You slip off your Saturday night specials and readjust your pantyhose all in one smooth movement. That's impossible. I know this. I know this. This is impossible. Hey, Dale, you cried. These are for you.
Blair.
You shrieked. Take me, big boy. I'm yours. Okay, ladies, let's really hear it for him. Isn't he wonderful? He walks backwards.
And he picked up your underwear.
Mine?
The figurative yours.
You? Patty, look, it's him, Dale. He's here, walking through the audience.
Hey, that was you threw that lovely little pair of panties at me, wasn't it? Asks Dale. You look lonely. Would you like a little company? Okay.
Hello, handsome. You tell the male stripper. My name is Patti, but you may call me passionate.
Thanks, Patty, he responds, and you may call me Dale. Yeah.
So, Dale, is there any way through that treacherous bamboo forest that lies to the north of the village?
Patty, all I can say is, when all else fails, read your manual.
Oh, is this where you need your notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see here, I've got the directions. It's
Bamboo
north,
maze.
northeast.
You want I should read those off, or are you going to do this
Nah,
yourself?
I can do this.
Okay. Wake me when you're done.
All right. Look at that man. He's really handsome, right? Dude, what? You've looked at like 5 women already. I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been a pleasure talking with you, Dale.
Hope you get your man, Patty. All right. How about that, Dale?
What a show, honey.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna save this. And
Before we screw something up.
yeah, north, east, northwest.
Oh, because you can fall off of stuff and die.
Yeah.
I see.
Northeast, north. So she's getting thirsty. Northwest. west-southwest.
Like, there wouldn't be a nice little cocktail lounge hidden out here in this godforsaken mess, would there? You briefly consider a conservative rationing plan of your precious water. Oh, what the hell! Instead, you chug-a-lug the entire liter. Boy, you didn't realize how thirsty you really were. Blindly celebrating your thirst-crazed delirium, you throw the now empty wine bottle far out into the bamboo thicket in protest of bottle bill laws everywhere.
All right. West, west, north, north. West, north.
Boy, could I use a good belt about now.
Oh,
You
you're
think
fine.
to yourself. You did it! As you stumble out of the bamboo forest, you find yourself beside a beautiful stream.
Alright, I need to be real careful here, so. It's super easy to die here.
Far be it for. Well, save it.
I did.
Okay, fine. You drink the stream's water, remarkably refreshing, without a trace of caffeine.
Alright.
You would, but you're still wearing them. You remove your pantyhose, tie one leg to the tip of the large rock, tie the other around your waist, then lower yourself carefully over the edge of the cliff. Because that could happen. You hope these are support hose. You lower yourself, an experience not wholly unfamiliar to you, over the...
Oh, shh.
How you wish you'd changed to a clean pair this morning. Oh, God in heaven. Boing.
That's how that works, right?
Oh no, your pantyhose broke! Ah! Ooh, that's a nasty scar, senor. You slowly recover from your near tragic pantyhosing and try to remember why you're here.
Take a look at the ground when she gets up.
Of course, it's Larry you're seeking. You bring yourself back to your feet, ready to again resume your quest for the man of your dreams. Boo. You bend over and gather a few choice products from Dr. No Nookie's Garden of Unearthly Delights. Are you sure you should be... This is something you should be doing? You're too smart for this game. Haha.
There we go.
Smoke doobie. You quickly dry a few leaves in the sun, pull a pack of rolling papers from your bra, and place the leaves in the paper while professionally executing a one-handed roll.
You get points for that?
Grabbing a couple of rocks, you slap them together, you begin to get a little buzz on, dude. Oh! Stuff makes you feel like you're floating, man. Looking down, you notice the ground seems to be below you. Hey, cool dude! You see visions of Daventry.
That's the kingdom from King's
Yes,
Quest.
from King's Quest. Just remember, Patti, next time, just say no. Who told you the law of gravity had been repealed?
Alright. I just thought that was fun. Okay.
Oh. Cleverly remembering that an original legal use of marijuana was in the manufacture of hemp rope, you take the marijuana you harvested, carefully weave it into a rope. Fortunately, you picked enough so your rope is just slightly longer than the distance across that chasm.
But before we do that,
in other words, our little Muhammad Ali has made her own dope rope. You wrap your slender thighs tightly along this long cylindrical trunk. An experience not wholly unfamiliar to you. Reaching beneath the palm tree's frond kilt, you grab a pair of the large, brown, hairy nuts.
coconuts. Let's.
It's not what it said. An experience not wholly unfamiliar to you. I read that fine twice before.
Okay.
Toss it again.
I'm working on it.
Toss it again, bitch. Giving it everything you've got, you hurl the rope as hard as you can. You did it! You lassoed the rock on the far side of the canyon. Although your previous experience with knots has been limited to fashion accessories, plus a few weekends spent on yachts in ports around the world, serving as a deckhand au naturel, you tie the rope to the palm tree as securely as you can. Good idea, Patti. You discreetly remove approximately 8 inches from the hem of your dress, just enough so when you climb on your rope, you'll have a safety harness for security. Before climbing onto the rope, you slip into your safety harness. Will it be strong enough to hold you? You wrap your long, delicate pianist's fingers and your long, delicate pianist's legs around the handmade rope, squeezing your legs tightly together, an experience wholly unfamiliar to you. You move out over the canyon. For the love of Mike. You feel certain your informal security harness will help you pass safely over this canyon. But are your feelings correct? Your improvised safety harness works. You feel you may be able to make it all the way across. Those freaking birds leave you alone. You did it, Patti, but now you wonder if there was something you forgot before you left.
I don't think so.
Of course, you could always take the rope back again. Patti, your knot around the palm tree came loose. Now there's no way for you to get turned back.
Okay. It's real easy to fall here.
Patti, look out. It's one of None tonight. The island's rare feral pigs, exercising his territorial rights right at you. It's late and I'm tired.
I'm working on it.
I know. Ah, that feels better. Good idea, Patti. Now you're holding a bra containing a pair of heavy coconuts. Now what? Toss knots. You're not strong enough to hurl a coconut with enough velocity. My pink behind. Use bra with. Good idea. Toss nuts with bra. You're not strong enough. Don't tempt me. Twirl bra. You don't need to type the word twirl to complete
What's
the game.
that?
Swing. Swing bra.
There we
Ha!
go. Alright, you're better at this than I am.
Ha ha! You did it, Pat! Patti, your 36C bolas has done its duty.
Damn.
But have you noticed how you're running dangerously low on clothing?
Alright. I'm gonna save again.
You fall in. You mount the gnarly log, an experience not wholly unfamiliar.
I'm getting a running joke here.
It's running out of gas. The current has caught your log and is taking you downstream toward your Larry. Are we
What?
Oh no! I just hate arcade games. What the hell?
What happened was I died. It's the speed I have the game set just decided to kill me.
You mount the gnarly log again. Toward your Larry. Yeah.
Alright.
Skipping ahead. You finally make your way past all the obstacles and arrive at a pleasant little clearing. This might be a good spot to take a short rest. You look for a place to beach your trusty log. What have they done to you, Patti? Shit, you've been captured by none tonight's famous tribe of Amazonian women, lesbian, cannibal natives. Now what will you do? How will you ever find your Larry? On the other hand, where did they find such stylish outfits way out here in the wilderness? Knocked unconscious, securely wrapped in the Amazonian woman cannibal's net, you hang over her shoulder like a sack of potatoes in an army mess. Oh, Patti, where will they take you? What will they do to you? What will happen to you? And will there be a hairdresser available to you afterwards? You're jostled through the village, paraded around the square, handled roughly, battered and bruised, then placed inside a cage made of bamboo and leather. An experience not wholly unfamiliar to you. You fondly recall a blind date when you were at Juilliard. As you slowly regain consciousness, the blackness leaves your brain and you realize you are no longer tied up in that net, but something tells you you are no longer alone. Larry!
Patti, it's you!
Larry, it's you!
Oh,
Larry!
Patti, I've missed you so!
Oh, Larry, I've missed you so! Oh, Larry, I just couldn't believe you left. You can't believe how it felt to have finally found a perfect match and then to have you disappear into thin air. I awakened to an empty bed, rushed to the balcony, and saw you disappear into that horrible bamboo forest. So I started out after you, and I found you. We're together again at last, and this time to stay. But tell me, Larry, why did you go? What caused you to leave like that?
You did, Patti. After the most fantastic night of my life, I was just drifting into a blissful sleep when I heard you murmur one word. Arnold. Why, Patti? If I'm so special, why would you speak someone else's name? Weren't you thinking of him while we made love?
Oh, Larry, you wonderful, fragile fool. I was thinking of him because I was trying to figure out how to tell him I was going to leave him for you.
Patti, I'm a fool. What's the difference? At last we understand. We both feel the same for each other. We'll be together for the rest of our lives. Speaking of which, did you come here to rescue me? You came here to rescue me, didn't you? Do you have some sort of plan, don't you? You didn't travel all this way just so you could join me in for dinner in their stomachs, did you?
Well, just a minute, you stall. I'm sure I'll think of something.
Well, you better think fast, Larry responds. I think these gals are gonna have something cooking, and it's gonna be us. We've still got the dress. We've got our key, but those don't really do anything for us.
And the magic marker? Fine. Key card, a Sharpie, and a dress? Larry, I don't know if this will work or not, but the only thing I can think of is this magic marking pen I picked up back at the lounge. Let me see if I can draw us a way out of this mess.
Patti, you did it! At least you did something. What is that, a magic door?
I don't know, Larry, but from the looks of things hereabouts, I don't want to stay around here. Come on, let's get out of here.
I'm right behind you, honey, Larry responds. See you on the other side. Shit! Patti! Shit, I'm falling!
Larry, what happened?
Almost. I don't know, Patti, but it feels like we just fell out of the game.
We have to get 301 points. The question is, where will we end up?
Meanwhile, back at the Sierra Studios, workers are busy filming yet another exciting episode of the never-ending saga of Sonny Bonds and the citizens of Lighton, California, USA.
Quiet on the set, please. Music. Lights. Camera. Action.
They're filming Police Quest. Craig, look out! Get out of here!
Ew.
Watch out, Godzilla Larry, or you'll destroy the city of Lighton.
Zzz, 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 zzz.
Wow, some guys really know how to make an entrance.
Staggering to his feet, Larry surveys your new surroundings. Who's the grammarian on this game? Larry spots you lying motionless on the floor beneath the miniature city of Lighton.
Patti, are you okay?
He cries. I guess so, you reply. But if I keep doing my own stunts like this, I'm going to end up flat-chested. Come on, Larry, you say. Let's get out from under here. Still in heels, by the way. As
If
you
you got it, flaunt it.
What is this place, Larry? You ask.
Good question.
He replies.
Although it does seem familiar. You take the lead, Patti. Let's explore. So there's a bunch of, like, other Sierra stuff in here.
Yeah.
Here are the insurance salesmen from Space Quest 2. This is the taxi scene from Leisure Suit Larry 1. There's the Monolith Burger sign from Space Quest 3.
Space Quest. And some King's Quest costumes back there.
Well, that's actually from another game called Manhunter.
Oh.
It's not great, but
Okay.
but it's there. But there's the Black Cauldron from the Black Cauldron game that Sierra made for Disney. So
Sierra will be thrilled.
shit! You shout. Now what?
We're weightless! Larry yells. Sorry,
That's fine.
I forgot who I was.
I kind of stepped on your line.
You are on the set of Space Quest. A machine is working away down near the floor.
Okay, so I gotta wait until I can reach the
Working
plug.
away down near the floor. Because you're weightless?
Yeah.
Which one are you?
I'm Patti. I've been playing as Patti.
Look, Larry, you cry. I did it. The anti-gravity generator is unplugged.
Wait a minute, Patti. If there's no anti-gravity... Wow, Patti, that was a rough one. What's next?
Oh, for the love of Mike.
Truck the camera left. No. Move back.
King's Crest. I recognize her with the braids. Good, that's fine. Stop right there, barks the woman in the director's chair.
Hey, Santa, how's it going? I'm gonna put this up on YouTube later, so if you need something to watch, we got that going for us. But thanks for stopping by.
Turning to the actress on the set, she says, "Now, Rosella, what do you say we take it again from the top, and this time really show me some emotion?" And action! Cut! No, that's no good. Try it from the right side this time.
She's basically doing what people do to solve this puzzle in the real game.
And action! No! Cut! You slipped again, Rosella. And action! Just to find the non-slippery part.
It's not a great puzzle.
Cut! How many times must we do this, Rosella? You must get all the way to that uvula.
What's going on here, Patti? Whispers Larry.
I don't know, Larry, but that girl certainly seems tired of going down on that tongue. This just isn't right, whines the actress on the giant tongue set. It's too humid in here. This wool skirt keeps soaking up water. That goo you spread on the tongue is too slippery. You haven't given me my motivation for this scene yet. Thank you very much, Rosella, interrupts the woman in the director's chair. If you have any other complaints, please don't let me stop you. Well, yes, I do, she pouts, pointing directly at you and Larry. I thought this was a closed set. Who are those two people over there? Those two people.
Yep.
Cut! Break! 10 minutes, people, she shouts to the crew. With an angry glare, she turns toward you and Larry. And who are you? What are you doing here? How did you get in? Come over here, right now. It's my mom voice. As you move closer, you recognize the woman in the director's chair. Why, Larry, look! It's Roberta Williams! To her, you cry, "Oh, Miss Williams, I've loved your games for years. What an honor this is to finally meet my software hero." Roberta softens noticeably. Well, yes, I am Roberta Williams, but who are you? Well, Roberta, I'm Passionate Patti, the world-famous lounge pianist. This gentleman to your right is my lover. His name is Larry Laffer.
Nice to meet you both, says Roberta. But how did you get in here? This is supposed to be a high-security area.
Sound very butch. We just dropped in, literally, offers Larry.
Actually, Berta, we've had one hell of an adventure getting here. Why, I've been through a virtual maze of bamboo forest with just one drink of water, rappelled down a sheer cliff on a pair of pantyhose, crossed an incredible chasm with only a handmade rope, fought a ferocious feral swine with my underwear, ridden a long log through a whitewater canyon, and...
Okay, already. Enough, laughs Roberta. But what about him?
Larry stammers.
You took my big speech.
I've had quite a few adventures in my day, too.
Oh, really? Replies Roberta. Anything that might make an adventure game?
Of course it would, Bert. You brag confidently.
If you could just set us up with a little place to work, up to my reasonable standards, of course, we would write a whole series of adventure games for you.
We can discuss this over lunch, Larry interrupts. I haven't eaten a thing this entire game.
As the three of you head off together, Roberta says, "We do have a home on the lake. Would that adequately meet your needs, Patti?"
And so it ends.
Larry and Patti move in together, sharing a simple programmer's shack in the mountains. Patti gives up her musician's life on the road for the one man she found able to match her passion. Larry begins to tell the world his life story through software.
Now let's see. It all begins in lost wages. Outside of a bar named Louis? No. Lois. No, that's not right either. Hey, Patti, give me a name for a bar.
How about Lefties?
That's good, babe. Maybe I should compile and test this later. Well, let's see if my little Larry can go inside. We're almost done. The end.
The end. Congratulations. You did it! You've won! I hope you've enjoyed Leisure Suit Larry 3, Passionate Patti in Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorals. You, Larry, and Patti have certainly been through a lot together. You did a great job, but you did miss a little something. For instance,
Is it really gonna fact check me?
you shouldn't have shortchanged yourself while straddling that log. You know, you could find some missing points back at the Comedy Hut.
I didn't know that this game, like...
Oh,
grades-
it's like upbraiding you for what you missed
Yeah, and I missed it because, like...
because you hated it. It was boring and
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah. Not for this stream, but... that's about it for today. Mom, thank you so much. I hope you had a good time.
I had just enough wine too. I don't think there's any left.
All right. So, thank you, Mom, for doing this for me. It's Christmas Eve, at least for another hour and a half where I'm at. So, I hope you guys have a great holiday. And I'll see you again sometime in the new year, probably. So,
Take care, all. Happy holidays.
happy holidays. Let's figure out